Good day, ladies and gentlemen, either or neither, and welcome to another Patreon video of mine. Wow. And YouTube viewers in the future, hi, how are you doing? Wow, what a crazy freaking week. I feel like I'm saying it every time. It's a crazy start to a new year. You all know about Rocky if you've seen the previous video. You all know about him. It seems like he's improving right about now. This week has been a little bit crazy. Emotional and everything. And not only that, people went crazy on my channel, which is freaking amazing. That was actually pretty damn awesome. And yeah, that's it. We played a lot of 7 Days to Die this week. This entire week we played 7 Days to Die. My game crashed out at one point. I'm thinking it might be I might need to reinstall my 7 Days to Die. I think I might need to reinstall my 7 Days to Die completely. A fresh install, you know? But if I get another crash out like that, I'll give it one more shot, but then I'll reinstall everything with 7 Days to Die. And then, yeah, we're playing 7 Days to Die in the coming week, which is gonna be amazing. I did start up a bit of a playthrough of a game called Tribes of Midgard, which seems amazing, could be fun with a lot of people in it. And yeah, I'm looking at Project Zomboid, as a matter of fact. You guys should tell me if I should try the Project Zomboid thing. It's gonna be interesting. And yeah, that's about it for this week. In real life, you all know about Rocky's issues. Basically how it works now is I feed him his special food every 3 hours, and I also need to work in when his medicines gets given to him. His medicine gets given to him, but it basically happens on a 3-hour schedule. And most of the time, an hour before the 3 hours, like we've literally got our next. Okay, so every 3 hours. Last time I fed him was at 1 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock I need to feed him, but at 3 o'clock I need to get the stuff that I feed him room temperature. So I put it out so that it's room temperature, so that he doesn't freaking get a heart attack while drinking too cold or eating too cold food. And that is the big thing. I literally just do that. So essentially, if I go to bed, I have a below average sleeping period of about 2 hours, and then I get up and take the stuff out of the fridge, or prep it, as I call it. I prep the stuff, and then I go to bed, 45 minutes, and then I get up again and I do the same thing over. Now I can do it 3 or 4 times a day, a night. Not even 3 or 4 times. I can do it maybe twice. Like when it gets really late, it seems like I keep on missing the 7 o'clock feeding time in the morning, which pisses me off, but that's it. It's just I skip it and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry, and I can't give him more because he throws up. His stomach has shrunk in the last 2 weeks, so he can't eat too much, otherwise he'll throw up. So it's literally a case of just like getting his stomach to stretch a little bit, and not stretch it too much, because we guess his pancreas and everything is a bit crazy. But yeah, the good news is he had yellow gums. Now he's got pinkish red gums, which is good sign. A good sign. He essentially almost had, I don't know what it's called in English, Gilsa. It's probably yellow fever, like his liver acting up and all that. He's getting there. He's getting there. Tomorrow, the good news is tomorrow will be the start of the day where I don't feed him. He's got like a liver and pancreatic mix that liver and pancreas mix that he needs to drink, and it's fucking disgusting for dogs, but he needs to get it in. Now luckily tomorrow I only have to do it once a day, not twice a day, which is quite cool. So one of the 3-hour things where he gets an extra feeding time tomorrow, starting tomorrow. And yeah, that is a little bit crazy. That is Rocky, my dog. This coming week, we're going to do a lot of 7 Days to Die. I'm probably going to push it for as long as possible, because while I'm still feeding him like this. So we might have a couple of longer streams this coming week. So hopefully we pull that off. Korean lessons are starting to pick up again. I just want to finish my VODs about Korea, my vlogs about Korea, not VODs, my vlogs about Korea before I get into the Afrikaans thing. But like I said in the previous Patreon video, I'm probably just gonna pump out a bunch of them. Like once my Korean videos are done, I'm probably gonna release them, and just for the time being, Patreons will get it about 2 to 3 days before it goes live on YouTube. So just so that you know, just until we've caught up. I mean, we've got 2 months worth of videos to catch up on. So we're gonna do that. And that's about it. I'm slowly but surely getting everything under control again. It feels like everything's under control. And yeah, it's freaking amazing. Or it's better now. I hope you all have a brilliant day or a week or whatever. And that's about it. I basically woke up at 1 again, because so what happened is I fed him this morning and I went to bed again. I skipped the 7 o'clock meal, so at 10 o'clock I fed him, and I woke up at 9 to prep his stuff, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up at 10 again. Well, I tried to go to bed, then I woke up at 10 again, fed him his stuff, and I went to bed. And my alarm went off at 12. And I prepped his stuff and I went to bed again, and when it went off again, I got up. So basically I got up at 1 I got up at 1 and I got about 2-3 hours worth of sleep in total. Good hours, maybe 4 hours, maybe even 5, I don't know. But yeah, so that's why I have brain farts at the moment. But yeah, so this week, coming week, we've got 7 Days to Die, probably a ton of longer streams. I'm going to start the streams a little bit later because I need to feed him at 7. I'm going to start the streams a little bit later because, you know, I'm feeding the dog at 7, but I will go for longer. That is the idea in any case. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, either on either, thank you for watching. We have reached that part of the video where I say thank you to my patrons. We're starting off with our kings and queens. Our queen, currently Great Susie. And then we've got our Jarl, Herflex, and we've got our Carl, Noctis Silence. Then we've got our 2 Thralls, Korkrag, and Minosha. Then we've got, I call them lurkers. I don't know what we call them. Let's call them lurkers. Then we've got the rest of you all, you beautiful people. We've got Big Nick, G Fries, Dominic, JC Hunter, Jumpy Humpy Spider, Matt Durana, Mogwai, Tim Beak, Second Class Elitist, and Mika. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for your patronage, making everything worthwhile and everything, and making all of this possible. You don't know how much I appreciate you. So I'm going to say it. I appreciate you a lot. A lot. And, yeah, until the next Patreon video, you should have a good one. May the beard smile upon you. That's what I always say. Hug someone you love. Tell them you love them today. And, of course, have a beardly good one until the next time.